MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Minor will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Bregman, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone!
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yordan Alvarez is the second out of the opening frame. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Astros play 2 on the. Lance McCullers gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
batting third, the designated hitter.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or 2, D-row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. D-row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
The 0-1 pitch. Now the double steal is on here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into center field, line drive base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Brantley is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's George Springer. In his career against Mike Minor, he's hitting .360. He also has 1 home run. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Santana is right there. 1 down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he got him.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros. Here's Rougned Odor now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. Looking up is Brantley. Gone!
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5, another run.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 9-2 ball game. Here's Todd Frazier now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This one's down to third. Bregman has it. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double. Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit, and it's fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The third baseman of the field.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hit.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
3 runs already home here. And 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Count remains 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting roughed. Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Elvis Andrus is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at 3rd from testing things here.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And this throw gets away from him. And now the runner will score from 3rd on the errant throw. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a chopper to 2nd. This will be a tough turn. Throw to 1st is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Austin Pruitt is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Runner takes the turn at 2nd on his way to 3rd. The relay to 3rd now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at 3rd and now only needs a...
And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. On to 2nd, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
First baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Chu has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. In his career, Gurriel has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled off. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Settling under it now is Chu, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Hit to first. Scooped up. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. In now, Todd Frazier. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
One gone in the Texas fourth. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Lifted into center field. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's the left-handed bat of Ruth Nidor. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the pitch.
Your attention, please.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Bregman becomes the first out of the inning. There is Andrus. Odor on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the... Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
A designated hitter, number 5.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He was a ground-out victim last time up. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Stepping in, George Springer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Guzman will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman.
A bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. On the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So Rougned gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And Jesse Chavez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 30.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The windup and the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Astros go down. So standing in, Rougned, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Up next to the Rangers.
Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Now back.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A man at third with one away. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chu is there, and he puts this one away for the third out, so a great job there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Hunter Cole is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Scott Heineman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rangers, Danny Santana. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Scott Heineman remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Here's Carlos Correa now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Chu has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So here's Josh Reddick. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Struck him out. Houston, good night. 14-5, the final totals in this one. Texas with a 14 in the run column here today.